Hello, my name is Mr. Ferro, and today we're going to be talking about if clauses. So, let's first read this sentence or sentences below. There's a conversation happening between Sarah and Jalen. Sarah says, "So, Jalen, what would you do if you found a giant gold nugget?" Jalen replies, "If I found a giant gold nugget, I would buy a brand new house." In this sentence that starts with if, there are two verbs, found and would buy. They are different tenses though. Let's first start talking about this one, found. Found is a verb, but I want you to tell me, what tense is it in? What tense is this? Think about it. See if you can tell me. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. Okay, so found is the past simple tense. Found is the past simple tense. And over here, would. What tense is this? I'll let you pause the video to see if you can tell me what tense this is. That's right, it's the conditional tense. Now, we're going to spend this lesson talking about how to make the past simple tense and also how to make the conditional tense and when to use both of these, particularly in an if clause like the one we're seeing up here. So, let's first talk about the past simple tense. Let's read this excerpt here and we will discuss all of the verbs we see here that are written in the past simple tense. So, let's get started. Ned Kelly was an Australian criminal. He lived from 1855 until the Victorian government executed him in 1880. He started committing crimes at the age of 14 when he robbed and assaulted a Chinese man. On the 16th of April, 1878, Ned Kelly's mother, Ellen Kelly, hit Constable Fitzpatrick over the head with a shovel. Ned shot Constable Fitzpatrick. On the 25th of October 1878, Ned Kelly shot and killed Constable Lonergan. Oh, very, very serious crimes that Ned Kelly committed there. Let's talk about them a little bit. Here we have was. We have the word lived and executed. All of these verbs, every one, are written in the past simple tense. Some are regular, lived, executed, started, robbed, assaulted, killed. These verbs are regular, past simple tense. And there is a way or a formula we can use to try to understand how to use them so that we can always use them. But then there are other ones like this one, was, hit, shot. These verbs are past simple tense, but unfortunately they are irregular past simple tense. What we're going to talk about first are how to make the regular past simple tense. How do you form the regular past simple tense? I'll let you pause the video to think about this and discuss it. Okay, so to form the past simple tense, add ed at the end of the infinitive verb. Let's look at some examples. Here, he lived from 1855 until the Victorian government executed him in 1880. So, we can see here that the infinitive is live and then we put an ed at the end, lived. We can see here that the infinitive is execute, and then we put an ed at the end to make it executed. Start, we add the ed, becomes started. Rob, here the B doubles, but still it is an ed at the end. Assault becomes assaulted. Killed becomes killed. These are all this. So basically, you can make the past regular simple tense just by adding an ed at the end. And here we can see Ned Kelly at the gallows in the old Melbourne jail, about to be executed. Ooh, looks pretty scary, pretty serious. However, some past simple verbs are irregular. Ned was an Australian criminal. Was is regular. Ned Kelly's mother, Ellen Kelly, hit Constable Fitzpatrick over the head with a shovel. On the 25th of October, 1878, Ned Kelly shot Constable Lonergan. In fact, there are very many irregular verbs in the past simple tense. Here is a list. Yes, it's a very big one, but you can see here how the verbs changes. In the infinitive is beat, in the past stays the same. Become, became, begin, began, bend, bent, bet, bet, bite, bit, bleed, bled, blow, blew, break, broke, breed, bred, and so on and so forth throughout all of these particular verbs. This is just some, but there are many more. Just 75 of the most common irregular verbs, but there are much more. Now, let's get started using them. You have here an activity. Read what Laura says about a typical working day. I usually get up at 7 o'clock and have a big breakfast. So, over here, we write, she got up at 7 o'clock. She, and we must fill in, have, and make have the past simple tense. She had a big breakfast. She walked to work. I'll let you continue and we'll correct this one together. Also, over here, we have another one. Complete the sentences using the following verbs in the correct form. So, Mozart not writed but wrote more than 600 pieces of music. How did you learn to drive? My father, and the verb here, you must think. Learn, someone teached her? Or, what do you think this one is? I'll let you do this one and we'll correct this together. After you do this, let's now talk about the conditional tense. So, how do we make the conditional tense? We add would before the verb. For example, if I went to the old Melbourne gaol, I would like to see the death mask of Ned Kelly. If the prisoners proved their innocence, they would be set free. I would buy a house if I found a gold nugget. These are all examples of would. But look at this one. There's if at the beginning, followed immediately by the past simple tense, and then the next clause is would tense. If followed immediately by the past simple tense, followed by would. And then look at this one as well. We have the if, I found. So this is the past simple, and I would buy. I suppose the rule that we could have here is that if followed by is then followed immediately by the past tense, which is then followed by the conditional. But for now, when do we use the conditional tense? I'll let you think about this. When there is a condition. So here, if this happened, that would be the condition. If this occurred, this would be the condition. We can see here how there is a condition, and we use the conditional tense to mention that there is a condition. Now try to make your own conditional sentences. Here we have some exercises online for you to attempt. See what you can do and see if they can help you understand what's going on. Well, anyway, now it's your turn. Good luck, and let me know how you go. Bye.